first got involved with ukulele playing, I didn't really know that much, but it was really fun getting to know the community. People are all over the place playing and having a great time. So I loved the idea of participating with that community. For me personally, you know what I really love to do with the ukulele? Something like this, a soprano. You go home, after a long day of working, you just relax in your easy chair, and you just play yourself a simple tune. It's like the best thing ever. It's very meditative for me, relaxes me. I really enjoy playing the ukulele for that reason. So for me, the ukulele really gives me a broad variety of music that I can play with it. And also, I like to combine it with the steel drums and other instruments that I play to where it enhances the music even still, and it becomes something new and different because it's something that other people haven't always been doing. And that's one thing I really like doing with all the instruments that I sell. So it's really all about the music for me. And then beyond that, as you all know, with ukuleles, you have like solid wood tops, you've got different sounds you can get from them, from the different flavors of the wood and different types of wood, and big, small. So it's really an exciting adventure just getting to know all of the instruments. So I love ukuleles in all sorts of ways. So I became passionate for the steel drums back in college in the 1990s, early 90s, and I was making them throughout the 90s, and it was really super popular. It was just starting to get into the school system, so I was able to make lots of drums for different people, individuals, but also for schools and for universities. The style of music really excited me a lot. The carnival panorama music that they have in Trinidad is super cool and really complicated, and so it was for me really exciting to get involved with that because I love all things musical, and when it comes to structure of music and how it's all put together and solos and chords and all that sort of thing, I just love it. So with the steel drum, you can play virtually anything on it, classical music, reggae. And so it was really exciting for me to get involved with the steel drums, and it still is. I still really enjoy playing them. And then around the year 2000 in the country of Switzerland, there was a steel drum maker, and their business name was Pan Art. I was in Finland, and the guys in Finland were talking about pan art, and they were doing something very different down there. And at the time, nobody knew what they were doing or what they were working on, but it was just interesting. So now what they ended up doing is guys in pan art, they made a instrument called the hang, which looks something like this. And now we generally call it a handpan. So luckily, since I had history with steel drums and making steel drums, I was able to pretty quickly come up to speed with making handpans. And so this is what they look like, and instead of playing with them with the mallets, you play them with your hands. Sounds something like this. So they've got kind of an exciting sound that you can get with your hands. And again, the passion for me is all about the experimentation and how it's different, and how musically different it is from steel drums, interestingly. So rather than having fully chromatic drums, you have an instrument that has limited notes, where it's not fully chromatic. So that's inspiring in and of itself. Some people might say, oh, if there's fewer notes, you don't have as much to do. But you can also look at it from an experimental way and say, well, what can I do with these notes? And how can I make it different? And so the whole idea of how they're made and how they're limited in scope, but also not limited in scope, is really exciting to me. So I love all those aspects about the handpan. We have a variety of people that come in through our doors. You know, there's people that play the ukulele professionally, people that have never seen a ukulele before. We've got people that play steel drums professionally. We've got people that have never seen a steel drum before. And we've got a variety of everybody that comes in the store. So what I love to see is when a person takes that instrument and they buy it here, and they go out into the community, they start playing it. Of course it puts a smile on their face, but even beyond that, the music that they create goes to the community. So it's just a gift that keeps on giving, and it's just unbelievable how the music that's involved with all these instruments just permeates everything in our society. And it goes from our store to the person, to the individual, and then out to the community. So it's just extra special.